Let's get started.
It's time to drink
and draw.
Drinks
And draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, wake the kids, bone the neighbors.
drinks
And draw.
Give the folks a little sizzle. Sizzle?
Spudsy.
Quick. Wow, you're pretty quick for a big guy. Brought to you by
Comics.shop.
I believe I'm ready, but you just don't know.
I feel I'm ready.
Yeah, just don't know. This is Drink and Draw, Friday Night Drink and Draw from Comic Studios, and this is episode 117. And tonight we are doing Alita Battle Angel.
Sis, I did a bit of work, mate, changing my light setup. I got little lamps going up around here to try and, look, what I've worked out is it's my face. I can't do anything about the face. I thought with lighting I could make it look better, but I couldn't. There's only a couple of us tonight, but that's all right.
We've done a few.
I tapped into the multiverse. I made some phone calls, and look, I called one of our most talkative members. I reached out to him from several different universes, and we've got a packed house tonight. Here we go. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Take it away, Alex.
Yeah, I'm wearing a different hat. It's because if anybody remembers from the earlier episodes, I used to talk about what's up, fool. I did the logo and the intro animations and a bunch of animated episodes. He's in Melbourne and Sydney next week. So
cool.
Anybody want to check him out, go to felipe'sworld.com and you'll find all that info. And then just tell him, if you go, just tell him Alex sent you, and then he'll be like, who? The guy that did the animations. And he'll be like, oh, him.
Now, Alex, I am going to sign you up for some of Brad's improv classes, because what I should have warned you, but what I really wanted was to hear all these different Alexes talking to each other. And so, obviously, you are the most equipped to be all those Alexes. Could you give us a taste of what it would be like if a full show of Alexes?
No, because you need a lot of voices.
Yes, I am.
No, just no.
Okay.
No, this wasn't an improv bit. I was just trying to explain that you need more voices. So I don't know how to do multiple voices at the same time.
They're all
look, let's pretend it's lots of Spedzies, right? Welcome to the show, Spedsy. Yeah, thanks, Spedsy. Oh, g'day, Spedsy. What are we talking about tonight, Spedsy? I don't know, Spedsy. That's what I was looking for, mate.
Oh, but that just sounds like one guy talking to himself. It doesn't sound like multiple people. And then also, like my whole brand is interrupting and talking over people, so it's impossible to do that with one voice.
That's what I wanted. I wanted 10 Alexes anyway.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. I apologies. I'm disappointed. Yeah. Yesterday, I couldn't do accents. Not even an Eastern European one. While everybody else is
you're already your brain. You have 14 accents going on at once right now.
Yeah. So that's what Australian accents are.
No. Sis. Look, that's Sis just there. How you going, man?
Not too bad. Bad camera.
What about the other Sis?
How's your throat situation? I believe someone sent in a probe.
The throat is good.
Nice. Quick, how's your throat, mate?
My throat.
Everything good?
Couldn't complain.
Well, that's good, mate. Shaden, how you be?
Yes, and
Very well. Busy day, but very excited to end it with my favorite show, Drink and Draw.
Excellent. I thought you said fizzy day at first, and I thought someone's had a lot of soda pop. All right. And with jokes like that, something. Sean Craig, welcome to the show, and Minnie Craig.
Yep, hello. Please welcome everyone, the newest student of Panzer Kunst, Battle Angel a Liar, the daughter.
Excellent.
Go on. Show us a little bit of Panzer Kunst you've been learning. Yeah.
Nice.
There's the moves.
Oh, Battle
Wow.
Angel mode.
Already better than me. Brad,
That's one.
what would that sound like? Oh, who knows? We'll never know. Oh,
No.
Oh my god.
Come on, Alex. Look up. Just look up. Ah!
Oh yeah. No.
It's funny.
That's the
Dave
last
Guy
word.
and Nick May aren't here, two of the OGs, two of the regulars, but I thought that's all right. We'll go to Alex. And Alex, I don't know what's happened, but I feel like you've been neutered or something. The arrow that was in that poor turkey's back is now in your throat area.
I'm on medication right now, so it's a little bit different. I'm a little bit different.
Ah,
So, but
Wow.
anyways,
now I
so
feel
sorry,
like
I'm a little bit off. But yeah, I don't know what that. See, that's how off I am.
yeah, well, did I say that? Did I introduce Brad? Brad, that's Brad. Alex, that's Alex.
Hi. I'm
Hey.
Brad.
Yes, and Brad.
I'm good, thank you, Spedsy. Thanks for asking.
Oh, my pleasure, mate. Now, of course, we are here to discuss. Well, first, let me sing you a song. Ready? Are you ready? Quick, I'll sing it to you. You're an ordinary boy, and that's the way I like it. On a train in the corner with a mind-numbing headache. Had to let you know that you're beautiful. Now, of course, who am I singing? That's an indie band from the 90s, Magic Dirt. And, of course, we're here to draw their lead singer, Alita. Alita. So I did some Googling to try and... Because I thought this was an obscure topic, and I thought, I don't get the nerd factor why we're drawing Alita tonight. But then I realized, I forgot the whole Battle Angel thing, and then I thought, that's a typo. You mean Alita Battle Cat. So everybody at home...
Doesn't look like a cat.
Clearly you don't know your Motu there.
Oh no,
Alex.
isn't that the cat from He-Man?
Yes.
The very same.
Oh, see, I get culture.
Yeah.
But that guy in playing the drums in that photo, he looks like he's in pain.
He's just feeling it, mate. He's feeling that magic dirt, if you will. Yes, we of course here. Before we do it, you got to click the thing, mate. You got to click this.
Let's talk about real stuff. Let's talk about
The theme. The theme.
From a summer place.
Lovely.
Battle Angel Alita. Battle Angel.
Angel.
Alita, known in Japan as Gundam. Which the literal translation. What?
Garmin, pronounce it wrong.
Angel.
I pronounce it wrong. Say it one more time for the people in the back, Sean. Perfect. Its literal translation is gun dream.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Dream Angel's Tears subtitle.
Wow. It's a Japanese cyberpunk manga series created by Yukito
Koshiro.
That's the one. Nice. And here you go. There's a little... was originally published in Business Jump magazine from 1990 to 1995. The second of the comic's 9 volumes was adapted in 1993 into a 2-part anime titled Battle Angel. And, of course, the live-action adaptation Battle Angel Alita was released in 2019.
That looks awful.
What?
That photo, that's awful. I couldn't watch the movie because of that. I was like, no.
Oh, well.
Oh, why?
Already.
No accounting for taste.
Oh, no more.
The eyes look creepy, that's all.
Oh.
Yeah, they are enlarged eyes.
Look at me, Alex. Look at my large eyeballs.
No.
I struggle with all of this character, of course, because all my characters have large eyeballs. And so what do I do when I have to show even larger eyeballs? But Sis, do you know what Alita is about?
I've only seen the movie. So, and even then, I walked out of it a bit confused. But my understanding was there was a bad guy in the floating thing above them. And the only way to get up there was through some competition. And she got some special armor that gave her the ability to fight really. No, sorry, she could already fight really well. The armor gave her the ability to use that fighting skills. No, that's about it. I'm sorry.
Well, look, mate, it's a series set in a post-apocalyptic future and focuses on Alita, or Gally in the Japanese version. She's a female cyborg, sis, and who lost all her memories and is found in a junkyard by a cybernetics doctor who rebuilds and takes care of her. Now, at the start of the month, I got one of those little pings on my phone, and it said, "You just paid $17.99 to your Disney subscription," and I nearly choked on my own tongue. I immediately cancelled said subscription because I was disgusted at the price. This is a $1 billion company screwing the little man. But then I thought, when Drink and Draw was coming up, I said, we're not having one of those episodes where I don't know anything about it. And I thought, it's not the end of the month yet. I got a bowl of chips, got my drink, I sat down, and I had missed it by one day. I had lost my subscription the day before. No idea about this character or this movie. But I tell you who does know, and that's Nick Quick Cleary. He's seen it and he hated it. So strap in, because two guys down the bottom love it. One guy up the top dislikes it. And fight.
Well, everybody here down on the bottom likes it.
I same reason as Alex. Like, I saw it with some friends. I was meh on it. It wasn't, but like just watching a lead character who's CGI the whole time. It's an instant like pull you out of the experience. Like, and to my mind, it didn't need to be. Just cast a woman and use her face, and then let's go with that. So that was like just my first instinct, like about the film, was just I didn't like the fakeness. And I've got a thing. This is just my thing. I'm not projecting it, but robots in film, I just don't care for them. They see zero.
Terminator. What, you don't like the Terminator?
Zero. I feel nothing for the Terminator. You can name all the robots you want. They are. They are
R2D2.
Nothing. Zero. No souls in those things. They are just data. All right.
Robbie the robot.
She's not a robot.
What about the robot from Lost in Space?
Terminator.
No. So when this robot enters, straight away I'm like, that's a toaster. That's just a piece of metal. I don't care for
you don't
it.
like Transformers?
I like Transformers. When the Transformers die, this is how much I feel.
In disguise, dude. They're
nothing.
Transformers.
They're just
characters.
So, and then like other characters fall in love with her, and I'm just like, nope, I don't get it. There's a boy on the street who's got a crush on a robot. I'm like, that's weird. That's wrong.
Yeah, I'm not defending the movie. The movie didn't look interesting. The cartoon.
Between those two things,
have you not seen the cartoon?
So,
quick, Nick, haven't you not seen the cartoon, the Battle Angel Alita? The cat. That's good. No, it's good.
Is it? Is it about a robot? Because
no, there's a boy in there.
Robot.
The other character's
a robot.
Well, look, nobody falls in love with her.
You weren't paying attention much, Nick.
Yeah, it's probably the giant eyes and stuff. No, she was a robot from the start. I'm sure of it.
No, she's a cyborg. It's just the brain.
The brain?
The brain was human.
So you can't love a woman for her brain now, Nick? Is that what you're saying?
I think that's what he's saying.
Has to be physical. Has to be about the size of their eyes. Is that what you're claiming?
Yeah. Cyborg is a different discussion point.
Well, actually,
yeah, the movie was a bit creepy, says Sean Shea Dorcha. Don't call me Dorcha, not fair to.
Yeah, we still need people watching.
Yeah, so didn't like it, and I think I remembered it a bit differently based on my not liking it.
So quick, does this go for all? So talk to me about Yoda and about Groot and other CGI characters.
Oh, I thought you were saying that robots. No, that's fine. It was the lead character, like your central figure. I don't know. I just don't think a CG character can carry a film around live action people, unless it's like Roger Rabbit or something.
Roger Rabbit didn't have many robots in it. Like the main character's a rabbit.
So Alex isn't listening like I wasn't listening during it later. So,
he said Roger Robot. It's a completely different.
Why didn't they call it Who Framed Roger Robot?
Yeah, who charged up?
Yeah, Alex, don't ask me the wrong question.
Quick, I'm worried about you because one of my, you know how I like to hit with a little bit of a, here's the serious, thoughtful question, and then here's the cheese ball nothing question. One of my cheese balls was, what are you doing to prepare for the cyborg robot AI uprising? Like, for example, I like to, you know, when those automatic gates thank you and the beam comes up and lets your car through, I like to say thank you as well, just so that, you know, that's another point for Spedsy when the robots uprise. I'm a little bit worried about you should the robot apocalypse come. This sort of thing, you know, the first thing they do is look for keywords on the internet and hate and robots.
I mean, I don't hate robots. I just have no feelings towards things that have no feelings.
You think robots have no feelings?
In your face, Trout. How do you feel about that one, Salmon? I guess you don't feel anything.
Bumblebee had feelings.
I don't think he did. I think he was just wires and circuitry.
Johnny Five. What about Johnny Five? He's alive.
Excellent movie.
I don't know who he is. Well, they pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, what about Chappie? He ended up having feelings in the end.
I had no feelings for Chappie either. This is really easy, guys.
Well, it looks like we're going to be clashing a fair bit, Nick.
Tell you what, I had some feelings in my end the other night. Holy moly.
What kind of feelings were they?
Yeah. So I like to take it as far as I took it. Anyway. Shaden, please save this goddamn show, would you? Tell us about your love of Alita Battle Angel.
Well, contrasting to good old Quick Nick beside me, I actually have a very big soft spot for Alita. I'll set the scene. It was 2019. I actually went and saw this movie at the only drive-in that I'm not sure whether or not is still in business in South Australia. So I went to a drive-in and I watched it there. And at the time, I was remastering my own comic called No Man's Land, which had roller skating in it. And I was watching this film, and I was like, wow, the amount of effort that has gone into this to make it look like the manga character, I should say, I think is why they made the eyes so big and perhaps a little bit creepy. Yes, I do agree in some stages of the film. It was a little bit, it is a bit jarring. But I can understand the reason behind it to make it look as authentic as possible to the manga. So for that, I was like, good on you guys for like trying. But yeah, so this was a huge like inspiration for me and my own comic because it's like No Man's Land, but a lot better. Probably it's a lot more badass. So I really enjoyed it, but I've only seen the film, so I've got to read the manga. That's for sure.
But if you want it to be authentic, couldn't you just watch the anime? That's like the manga because the drawings moving.
Yeah, the anime only goes for half an hour, Alex. 20 minutes, in fact. What are you going to do?
There's two episodes. There's two of them. It's 50 minutes. Wasn't the VHS 50 minutes? There's two episodes, I think.
I've only heard of one. Well, the video that was released here was 2 and 1.
Yeah, so it's 2 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had that.
I'm gonna get my French DVD and see what the running time is.
No. Le DVD en anglais, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, I think the French DVD comes in at oui oui. Red Moon, Blood Moon.
Hello, Red Moon, Blood Moon.
Hello, Red Moon, Blood Moon. Quick, this will show off your improv skills versus Alex.
Yes,
the Red
and
Moon.
I'd like to do that
It's
now.
medieval times, right? There are two taverns across the street from each other. One is called the Red Moon, and one is called the Blood Moon. Why are they named such?
Well, you see,
I want comedy. I want creative.
That's
Chestnut.
not how you get comedy. Hey, Lindsay, be funny. Make the jokes.
Red Moon, Red Moon Bar and Blood Moon Bar.
Yeah.
Just okay. Red Moon Bar faces the Red Moon. Hilarious.
No pressure. Take a dramatic look. Don't listen to Spreadsy. Not everything has to be funny.
Blood Moon Bar is. I love how Alex talks, and I just can't see. I just see this moving beam. Like
Yeah, everybody prefers that. I'm
good, thanks, Red Moon, Blood Moon. Well, Alex is gone now.
Sorry, I got to feed the cat.
Thanks. Hey, everybody. Fucking hell. Don't worry, quick.
I don't really know how comedy works. If
delicious cat food. Yeah, I gotta.
Now seems like a good time to announce that Alex is actually moving to the Nick Kane, Chris Pitcairn drink and draw show. So we're going to miss him. Sean, can you school these fools on? Can you give us a few little chestnuts?
Okay, well, the first time I discovered Alita was actually when roughly, how do I put it? It's like when I was actually started buying manga, like with a vengeance, or and it was just in the Diamonds as re-release or something. Like they had an extra print run of the Viz editions. So I just picked up from one, read it, and I read it that many times. So, and I've been pretty much a big fan since. I do remember seeing the anime, like the OVAs back at the time, and my impression of that was I thought it was good back at the time, but it wasn't great. But after reading the manga, like I just found it a lot better, like especially how deep it goes and that. And I will actually mention about the true origin of Alita, which was actually revealed in the latest series, Mars Chronicles. Was it's actually a pretty wild story, because Yukito Kishiro obviously does a fair bit of study with science theory and a bit of ancient pop culture, and especially there's a lot of German and Greek references throughout the whole thing. But they also mentioned on the side little thing, like the quest for eternal life, but also the way if one being can actually control their karma. So instead of if you do something good, later on something else goes good for you, but if you do something bad will happen to you back at the end. So one of the main first enemy, then kind of like a frenemy, like Dr. Destinova is pretty much that being that's trying to conquer karma once and for all, to say if I can control my karma, then the world is mine.
Okay.
So
right.
but the true story is the true origin of Alita, everyone, or just the usual fans just think, she just got found in the dump, and the scrap heap. But then, as I said, the true story is she's actually the result of the Maske tumor, which like the story goes, where there's these explorers on Mars, where Mars is being terraformed and going through, like trying to make the air breathable and all that, but it's still on its way. This is way in the future, and they're trying to find some kind of device or treasure where they say like, if we find this should be the clue to eternal life, and they end up finding this the box and all that, and the box ends up releasing a dust which actually has a massive reaction to the people with it, which is what happens is all these faces, or like these heads actually start growing out over every part of your body, but they've got their own brains, like they got their own minds, and they also have the sense of like own free will.
Right.
Wow.
So pretty much like there was a couple that died, but then there was this other scientist that had a look at it, and then he ends up like scraping away all the heads and all that, the faces of the brain and all that, and he puts them in the little robots, and he's just saying like, this is amazing, or like these things are actually like working on their own. And it turns out like Alita is actually the result of the muscular tumor.
Sounds disgusting.
So why couldn't they put that in the original VHS that I watched? Because in the VHS that I watched, he just grabbed the little body with the broken body from a scrap heap, and then he was putting it together. So
because that's pretty much the in the middle of Alita's story, actually. Like how it starts, it actually starts in the middle, I would say, so to speak.
So basically like Star Wars.
Then you got the Last Order, which happens, saga, which happens straight after, and then the Mars Chronicles. Like there's two parts to it. Like at start, like it's actually straight after the events of Last Order, but then it goes back to the actual origins and what happened. Like like you find out Alita was the actual result of Mars tumor, but she also ends up learning the ways of Panzerkunst, which is the
we try not to say that
the martial arts of fighting in space, and also cyborg, like martial art.
For lightning fist.
Yeah,
lightning fist.
So every time I try to say lightning fist in German, Sis gets angry at me. See, Stacey, put pressure on us to try to tell you jokes.
Sean, just a hard-hitting question for you, mate. A horrible accident befalls you, and half of you is to be replaced with cybernetics. Which 50% of you is now a cyborg? Which 50% are you choosing?
Probably all my left side.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So one leg, one arm, one testicle. Who knows?
Half my penis.
Okay.
That's an Alex thing.
Look in there, Spreadsy.
Alex,
Take in there.
Half your face. All right. I didn't necessarily mean you have to like cut it. You could do like both arms and your head, and then one leg. Like just as long as it's 50%.
Sean has decided what he's doing with these cybernetic gifts.
Yeah.
All right.
Who am I to? Your body, your choice, mate. Brad, John Landau, who produced the Alita movie, he said it's a great story about a young woman's journey to self-discovery. Brad, where do you think you are on your journey to self-discovery?
Well, I've spent a lot of time with me. I feel like I've got to know me pretty well. But I don't think I'm ever going to discover that I am a young woman.
Okay.
I don't think that's a part of my journey of self-discovery is not.
Brad, never give up.
Well,
never give up on your dreams.
Brad, John Landau was also heard to say that Alita Battle Angel is a film that asks the question, what does it mean to be human? Are you human if you have a heart or a brain or a soul? Brad, what does it mean to be a human?
That is a great question.
Yeah, listen, Nick.
Wow, you've really hit me. I was expecting questions about like cyborgs and stuff like that. What does it mean to be a human?
Well,
to be a human is to know loss and love, and to have experienced pain and joy through your years.
These are things robots can't feel, by the way.
Johnny 9 can. Johnny 5 can. Johnny 5 is alive.
Well, that's another thing that gets touched in the Alita manga series about being human, or one of the things is about I think therefore I am, so to speak. There's a little spoiler alert. So if there's anybody that hasn't seen Alita, probably like I don't know, a couple of years or something, there's this thing called the Secret of Tiferes. Well, in the movie, it's called Xylem. I don't know why they changed it there. Like, I'll always refer it as Tiferes, which is actually like Decimova and all the people of Tiferes actually have chips for brains.
Shit for brains.
They actually have like computer chips instead of actual brains in their heads.
Yeah, their brains.
They actually have that philosophical question. The philosophical question is just like, you go to, you are pretty much a human in a machine body. I'm pretty much a machine in a human body. Isn't that kind of like, I think therefore I am?
If you prick me, do I not bleed? Another non-sequiturs. Quick, would you rather be a robot in a quick body or quick in a robot body?
Quick in a robot body? Do I get to see my brain?
Yeah, it's your brain, but a full robot.
So I'd still have
Want
feelings?
to be like Alita.
Yeah. All right, sure. I'll take that one.
Oh, quick. They put your brain in a robot, and then they put a robot brain in your body. Do you hang out with your old body, or do you not respect your own self because it's a robot?
We don't get along at all.
I feel like this is a sitcom or something. Get to
We're
work.
just arguments about who's the real quick.
It's like your body rejected your brain, and like Sir Nicholas, we've managed to save your brain, and we've put you in a robot body. But then the weirdest thing happened. Your body thrived without your brain. To keep the body alive, we put the robot brain in the body. So now you exist in two forms. And you have to live with yourself in an apartment in New York City with a dog. Starring Nicolas Cage as...
Who's going to play me? Because I'll play the other me. Who's playing robot me?
The name of the show is Who's That Quick?
Alex, what are you doing to prepare for the cyborg robot AI uprising?
Brownies and Lemingtons.
Those drugs are taking a while to wear off, aren't they?
That's a good drawing of Brad.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Really highlights my forehead. It's like rays of light shining out of my brain.
Yeah, I actually moved it once I realized I could do something weird with the center of that.
To bring back this, we're doing the cyborg apocalypse. So that's a party, right? Because he asked me, what am I preparing? So I'm guessing it's a party. So that's why I'm bringing like sweets. But if it's something else, please inform me so I have to prepare accordingly. Because if it's not a party and I just show up with treats, it's awkward.
Do your Lamingtons have jam in them?
Not the way I make them.
Bullshit Lamingtons, mate. That's not even a Lamington.
Dude, the only time I saw jam in them is the 7-Eleven ones, and that's a Japanese chain.
7-Eleven is a Japanese chain?
Yeah, they bought it from an Americans. And I think might be Taiwanese owned now, but it's still somehow I don't know exactly. All I know is
well, you keep track of these things.
Yeah.
Alex, my theory, and were they open 11 hours a day, 7 days a week?
I don't know, but when I was in Japan and I tried to be smart and tried to translate it to somebody, so I was like, Sichi Juichi. And then my Japanese partner says, nobody says that. We just call it 7-Eleven in Japanese. I'm like, you don't translate 7-Eleven to Sichi Juichi? And Sichi is 7 and Juichi is 11 in Japanese. So that's just
Do they actually say in Japanese?
Sitch.
Sorry?
Much Q Ju.
Do they actually say in Japanese?
They say 7-Eleven. Yeah.
They say 7-Eleven, but they don't say 7-Eleven in Japanese.
No, but the convenience store is called. That's why I go to Lawson's. The other, or Family Mart. Actually, I was more of a Family Mart guy because I had that in. I'm glad that we went to a convenience store conversation.
7-Elevens are incredible in Thailand. You
So
can get
what?
a meal there.
I'll just bring in some of Red Moon.
Yeah. Anyways,
try to explain a few things here.
It's a bit like Superman, Man of Steel movie, with the first live births, grown from a tumor stem cell, as I think everyone has been sterile for a long time, being genetically created/copied.
Yeah, that's what that was all
I
about.
just like Man of Steel. I don't even remember anything about this. Fight for those you love. Fight for those you don't want to lose. Perhaps that is what it means is to be human, to being human. Is that from Superman, Red Man?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that part.
Woo! And then this one, if Claudia Schiffer married Brains from the Thunderbirds, she would be Claudia Schiffer Brains.
Oh, God.
But would she keep her surname? Because like some ladies completely drop their family names when they get married, so it would be just Claudia Brain.
Yeah, well, it's like when Whoopi Goldberg married Peter Cushing. Of course, she was Whoopi Cushing. It's quick. I feel that Nick doth protest too much. I think he may be a robot sleeper agent. Do robots even sleep? Too quick. That's
the electric sheep.
I'll ask my buddy when we cross.
That's the name of the movie. The sequel is called Too Quick 2. That's it.
But going back to Battle Angel Alita, Spedsy, I got a question for you. Like back in the day, did you not watch all the cool animes on SBS? Like in the 90s, they had all the. That's where like a lot of when I was younger, I discovered all the animes like Ninja Scroll and Evangelion, Neon Genesis, and Cowboy Bebop and all that stuff. And Battle Angel Alita was also on SBS back in the day.
No, I didn't know how. So for the longest time, I thought anime was tentacle porn because I went on a year 7 retreat thing, and I don't even know how we weren't supervised, but we were allowed to bring VHS tapes, and a dude brought all these, I don't know what you call it, the Japanese tentacle cartoons.
Oh, you watched the Legend of the Other thing. That's what you did. What it was.
What was it? The who? What?
The Legend of the Other thing. How do you Yurika Kasaka Oji?
Okay.
Cool. So you know what that is then?
Stick with hentai, maybe. Hentai.
Yeah, so
Well, it's pretty much horror and hentai. But it's being banned in every damn country, including Japan. So you just get the censored one.
Right. Yeah, that's a whole other discussion. Why do they censor all the bits?
Let's do that one next week.
Yeah, next week we'll do JAVs, Japanese Adult Video.
So that's got to be the theme next year.
Is that
next drink and draw? Just us.
All right, Brad. Sorry, keep us on topic. Tell us about your love for the character.
I similar to Sean, but probably much later, but much earlier, I'd say. Actually, I started reading Alita when it first was translated by Viz Comics in 1988 or something like that.
Oh wow!
It was it was before they knew to bring out the book version of manga, so it was published in comic books, like regular 32-page American-sized comic books.
Yeah.
And it's got, I liked it. It had a cute girl as the main character. There was like beautiful artwork. There was lots of cool violence and action. There was a romance, as seen in the movie, which Nick, of course, hates. Because he hates romance, he hates being human. We've established this. It just sort of like, I think he did like 8 volumes of the manga, and it came to an end. Over about 9. Over about 10 years, I suppose.
9.
And the guy, I think this is like his only major work. He sort of, I'm trying to remember if he won a. He won a manga competition, and this is what he produced after that. And he's been working on it on and off for 30 years now, I suppose.
Yeah, he does have another series, but that was only after he finished the first arc of Battle Angel Alita. Like, it's Aquanite, and that's probably his most. That's kind of like the polar opposite. Like, it's a fantasy, and it's actually more light and fun.
Yeah.
And definitely like the violence is toned down and all that. Like, it's definitely
violence.
Is the main character like a burly fat guy?
It's a lot more
opposite the little girl.
It's kind of like he's.
For you, Sean.
How would I put it? Like, I wouldn't compare it to kind of like just like fun stuff like Spy X Family or stuff like that. You know, like it's not to be taken too seriously. Lighthearted, yeah. It was a completely lighthearted series. Then he did a spin-off of called Ash and Victor, which was about a motorball player, and that looked like it was his art getting inked by Frank Miller throughout that little book.
2 hours later.
So anyway, so he did the 9-volume series, and it came to an end, and Alita got reborn as a human.
Whoa! This is like Pinocchio.
Yeah, much like
spoiler
Pinocchio.
alert, Brad. Some people were still confused with what's going on.
Oh, don't worry. He completely undid it. He went back and did another story and completely ignored his original ending. And there was like Last Order, which is, let me just have a quick squiz here. 19 volumes. And now he's doing a prequel, which is the Mars Chronicles that Sean mentioned. And yeah, but it's a good cyberpunk sort of read. Certainly wasn't a lot of stuff around like that when I started reading it, and I've just stuck with it over the years. And as I mentioned, I do have a French copy of the DVD because I couldn't find an English one. Hey, 55 minutes.
Oh, so yeah, that's what I remember.
Yeah,
it's probably the same 2 episodes.
So as it says on the back here, alors que terrestres plus qu'une immense discharge de mégots rivaux on est cohabited. Robots et choses les primes.
That's what she
I think
said.
that speaks for itself.
Like it's like it sounds Spanish the way you read it.
Sí.
Oh, yes.
I realized I was doing an improv show a week or so ago, and I realized that all of Europe is just the one place to me, one language.
Yeah, there couldn't be anything more offensive than that. But anyways, go on. being of a European, I have to handle 2.
I'm not saying it is a good thing.
Language.
I'm not saying it's a positive thing, Alex. You are absolutely correct.
Quick feelings on Pinocchio.
Oh, that's different. That's magic. Magic's different.
Feelings on Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go. That's also magic.
Inspector Gadget.
A wizard
On
did it.
Doctor Strange's cloak.
Oh man, that's interesting. All right, that's fun. I don't know enough history about it. But I like the rug in Aladdin. He's got character. He feels things.
What about
I'm
Kit
gonna
from
say he's
Knight
alive.
Rider?
It's not circuitry. It's fabric. It's magic. Magic.
Magic.
What about
I feel for the coat. I
what
don't
about
feel
Kit
for
from Knight Rider?
I don't feel for Bicentennial Man. I don't feel for C3PO.
Yeah, but Kit from Knight Rider.
No, do not feel for Kit from Knight Rider.
What about those robots from Battlestar Galactica?
I haven't seen it, so nothing.
What about the cloud monster from Lost?
Machine, nothing.
What about the Cylons? The Cylons from Battlestar Galactica.
Haven't seen it, so nothing.
Okay, bring it back to like
What about the
Japanese
snowman from
cinematography.
Frozen?
We're just
Oh,
gonna throw things at Nico.
Yeah, that's.
I love it. Can we do like my own show of just 90 minutes of me, people asking me, do I feel things for these robots?
What about okay, Nick?
No.
Taking away magic and robots. Milo and Otis. What's your feelings?
Those are creatures with souls. They are alive, and I feel for them.
I don't
All right,
know.
Nick, here we go. Alex Major.
I haven't seen the bottom half of Alex, but I'm pretty sure he's human.
I think it wasn't there an episode where I stood up and then you could see my ass crack.
You can see your circuitry.
That wasn't you, but it was right here on the Comex Network. If you go digging deep, you will find two butt
I think
cracks.
it's on. It's on Lee
Hey,
Talko.
wait. Let's
And
not
then
hold the person out. We just
Just leave it. They need to explore.
No. I meant no. I wasn't naming and shaming. I meant Lee Talko was on Chinwag. I was on
Stop
Chinwag.
it. Stop it.
I
You're
was
naming the
one
show.
with
That's the same thing.
What?
What are we doing?
What did I miss out on? Sorry, I'm gone for one show. What did I?
All right.
Look at that.
Yeah, let's do that. Wait, who's going to click the thing? I'll click the thing. I'm just going to
I'll
find the
find
thing.
it.
All right, guys, we're gonna do
I
this.
just didn't want. Come on, let's see some.
Drawing my drawing.
To make any money with your drawings.
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah, when The Rock tells you to shut
I was
up,
about to
that
put your
means
silly
it's time
pictures
to
first.
Look at some artwork.
Look at the art.
Is on the clicks. I'll be on the comments. Feel free to tell people how good they are, so we can make them feel good.
Yeah, and let
let
me
me
just,
like,
for those at
Billy
home who are
Bob
drawing,
Thornton,
and I
Halle
forgot to put
Berry.
this up, I apologize.
Send them in
yeah,
now,
I
folks.
realized they didn't know where to send it. But anyway, back to the art that we do have. We have Jeff Edis has colored in this sketch of Alita.
Nice.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's awesome.
It almost looks like she has a soul.
No, it's a
dear.
gradient.
The eyes are the window to the soul, and her eyes are massive.
He
That's
gives
cute.
the original art as well. He doesn't know who the original artist was, though. So, unless the original artist is line art, I don't know who that is.
Line
It might have been a typo. I don't know.
Gina Ryan.
Someone would call themselves something strange.
Gina
like
Line art.
that. Okay, but Tony Menzies.
Tony.
Ooh,
Hey, Tony.
Oh, wow.
Best
awesome.
circuitry going on there.
And then he colored her in.
oh no way.
I
Oh,
don't know why it sounded weird when you called it a her. Then he coloured her in.
Creepy.
They colored her in.
Because my voice is a bit funny at the moment. And then he also showed us the process on how he got from one to the other.
oh my god. That's awesome.
Whoa. Calm down, Tony. Calm down.
That's
No, that's
really
all.
good.
Settle down, Tony. If you'd like to contact Tony, TonyMenzies.com, you can draw stuff for you. He can also color it in various stages and send you the stages.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Janet Locke sent in this.
Whoa,
Oh,
nice.
No.
There we go.
How to live?
Now, what's going on here is she was well aware of the French inspiration for the character, so she's incorporated Amelie and
Ah.
Alita together.
I've been
I've
calling
also
it
done something a little bit similar with my picture when you're ready.
Oh, hang on.
So this is my official contribution for the week.
Did you just put the beret on her while we were talking just then?
No, I had a beret ready to go, man.
Ah.
You put the
Beret for
Martin Gammon. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just thinking beret for Hollywood, Sis. It was a clever play on words there.
So clever. That's cool.
Sis, who was that? I missed who.
Oh, wow.
Martin Gammon.
Martin.
Well done, Martin.
Awesome.
Sort of a Doc Ock thing going on.
Yeah, Sean, who would she be fighting in this picture here?
Well,
Fence.
that's the movie version. Gowishka.
Gowishka. Nice.
Then Mr. couldn't make it tonight. Decided to send a picture in anyway. I think I'll forgive him. Mr. Nick May.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bring back the Converse.
And roller skates, Shaden. Did you see that?
I certainly did.
Nice.
Good one, Nick. Good one.
Look how Nick ignores the manga eyes. He's like, nah, I'm not playing that game today. It's a Nick May drawing or nothing.
Yeah, you can go to @Chernobyl and on Instagram, and he always posts like 5 or 6 variants of the picture. And some of them, sometimes I think, are even better than the one he put on the show.
Did he do one with the traditional manga eyes?
I have no idea.
We haven't posted them yet.
I want to see him playing with that concept a little bit.
We'll see what he does. Tomorrow he usually posts them. So yeah.
Done.
Davo77. Woo!
No. Oh, yeah.
That's Flasher Alita.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Davo, next time you send in your work, tell us the link to where you do all your strips so we can promote it on here.
But you can find him on, what's his Instagram? Just a second, I'll find it.
It's something like All the Good Names Were Taken or something like that.
Yeah, let's go to look.
His Instagram.
Yeah, I'm looking at. No, it's Davo77.
Well, that's hard to remember.
Yeah, so if anybody cares, this is his Instagram. Take a look, give him a follow. He's a very busy boy.
Davo_77. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah. So see, you don't need, look at this. You get a nice Instagram page, and my face isn't on. Okay. Now it's disappearing.
And then we have Spedsies.
Hey.
Oh, hang on. What was that?
Oh, that was me.
Davo said that he's on Facebook. He's on Facebook, Instagram, Kara. Anybody use Kara?
Oh, look at those eyes, mate. Those eyes are even big for Spedsies. Look at that. Those are big eyes, mate. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I like that purple tone you've done there.
Isn't that her? Isn't that? I don't know.
I wouldn't know, but I just like the simple shapes.
And look how little it makes sense. So her eyelashes on her right eye are just floating in the air. So is the face paint that should be on her cheek. I just put it floating in the air. It makes no sense, but I think it works, mate.
I like it. Looks good.
More of that.
Very cartoony of you.
Yeah. That's what I do. Is that all we got, Sis?
That's all we got.
Sweet. Well, we might check in
because
with
I didn't
show you what I've got.
link up. People might be sending stuff right now, so I don't know.
I did send mine through, so you should be getting it shortly.
Yep, I see it now.
Meanwhile, we might check in on Sean and see what he's up to. What do you got going there, Sean?
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Pull it a bit closer to you, Sean. Just a little bit closer to you. Pull it a little, just to pull it an inch in towards you. Closer to yourself.
Move it to the right.
We're getting intense too. Push it towards the table.
Now
put it on the table, buddy.
Towards the computer.
There.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
That's
Loving
what?
Awesome.
Cool lines, man.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I probably would even say Yukito Kuroshiro is an influence on my art too. I kind of go off with the mechanics and look, here's one I prepared earlier.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, nice.
He did.
Hey, baby.
That's awesome.
Ready for battle.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's epic.
Actually, I think I showed you that one on the last time I was on, probably for that manga episode.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, like so.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
I got one too that I
Be one of my
having
first
technical
waifus and
difficulties.
stuff.
You can hold yours up or send them to me, Brad.
I can't send it to you, so I'll have to hold it up. Can it be seen?
Hey.
There's some eyes on that. Oh no, wait, is it the bad guy?
That's Desti Nova, the big bad of the series.
Brady,
Nice.
are you trying to get secretly audition for the role of that guy? He's kind of got your hair.
I've already had my brain removed, so that should be right.
I got a buddy you can put it in. I don't know what that means. But...
Is it Nick's?
Whoa.
So, Brad, are you you want to be Desti Nova or Supernova or Mega Nova? One of the many copies of the Nova.
Or moving over.
It's a crazy story. That's all I got to say about that. There's so many different.
How he's able to copy himself, and it's his way of saying, like, that's the closest he'll probably ever get to being immortal.
Oh, that
Tell you
reminds me
what
of a
kind
really
of Nova
cool
this show
storyline.
is. Almost Nova. Almost over. No, couldn't get there.
Well,
Right.
I will tell you on that. I will quickly give you an idea of some of the crazy stories that they go into later in the series. It's not all about. There is one very long storyline about the Zot, which is a intergalactic martial arts tournament. And there ends up being a team which is made up entirely of clones of Alita. So you have the original leader. You have a pair of psychotic bunny Alitas sort of things. There's a male version of Alita. Yeah.
Elf and Dot, and then there's Shex, the male version.
Shex.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to have some of that one day.
Don't give up,
Isn't that
Spencer.
dog
It'll
food?
happen.
We're going to bring back a little segment, but with a disclaimer of sorts. First, let's.
Shall we do Shaden's art first?
Nah.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. No, of course we should.
Oh,
Mole, mole.
Awesome.
Nice.
Epic.
Right.
The part in her hair is a real thing, right?
The what, sorry?
The part in her hair, like when I was looking for reference stuff, like the part in her hair is like a part of her.
Yeah. It was interesting. I just kind of like redid the first image that I saw, and I was like, oh, that was like the movie poster that I saw when I went into the drive-in. So I was like, oh, I'll just draw that again. So yeah.
Nice.
Oh, her hair has changed over the times. She used to have that real 80s puffy hair back when she first started. Then later on, when the art tightened up, the hair went more flat.
Yeah. Kind of went with the trends of like fashion, I guess, through the ages. So, yeah. Nice.
Battle Angel.
Should we have a look at... Sorry, Sis?
I was just going to say, there's been a moving of files, so I don't know what's happening anymore. So my hands are off the mouse.
I did it last week. We did 2 weeks ago. We did Iron Man. We've got one late entry from the Trav dog himself. I think I mentioned it in the show that we can't talk about Iron Man without mentioning AC/DC, and he's paid that off in a big bad way.
That's really cool.
There he is.
A really cool drawing.
Nice
I like
work.
it, and there's Iron Giants there too.
Of course.
Wow.
It's never too late to send afterwards.
His voice by The Rock. Not The Rock, sorry, Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel does the voice for him.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
He's all over the making of sections in the DVD. He has like 2 lines.
I've only got it in French, so I'm not sure who does the voice in French.
I think it's Gerard Depardieu.
It's probably Gerard. It's a good get.
The thing
Okay,
about that
I
French
interrupted you,
DVD
Spezzy. Back to you.
This poor person is looking through the newspaper for info on what projects our artists have been working on. And this lost individual is using a map to find where she can follow our artists on social media and buy their books. How about we save them the trouble and just tell them? We call this next segment Shameless Self-Promotion.
All right, so we brought back the little shameless self-promotion segment, but with a little what do you call it? A thing. Sis will show how it's done. Sis, you, my friend, have 1 minute to tell us what's going on in your world. What are you working on? What are you promoting? And go.
Okay, well, I'll promote the shows. Monday, we have Comics Recent Reads with Ed and Sis. That's me. Tuesday, we have Chinwag with Lee Chalker. Wednesday, we have Oz Comics Show with Shade and Jew as the host. That's every second Wednesday, I should say. Thursday, we have Let's Draw a Comic Book with Sis and Ed again. That's Sis is me, not Ed. And Friday, we have Drink and Draw. And we have a few different drink and draws now. We have this one every fortnight, and then we have 2... what's the word I'm looking for here? Off weeks. The off-week versions. And then, and Saturdays, usually I'll be doing an amateur hour, but I'm not this week. Go to the shop, comics.shop or comics.net.au/store, whatever. Comics.shop will take you there, so just go there and buy comics from all these wonderful creators. 3 seconds to go.
Never.
I should have just got it ticks over.
I've got another minute.
So I'll just say we're in the final days of the Vamoose Kickstarter. If you want to check out some of the awesome creators that are on this show, all teaming up together in one big fat book, please go to vamoose.spedsy.com where you can grab this beautiful book. And you can grab Nick May's Harmonica, Minty Friskett's first outing, and Nick May's debut big boy comic, The Pink Flamenco, all available now. Also, the off-week team are back next week drawing Plastic Man. And then the following week, we will be back, the OGs, with The Last Ronin. So we'll be drinking and talking about that, drawing about that comic book. And real quick,
1 minute. I recently had a bunch of my books placed in the comic shop. If you'd like to collect them at the comic shop, you can do that at the comic shop. I picked up Gods for Men, Gods Among Men, some Creepy Tales. I've got the new Battle for Bustle in the mail. I've got some Outlaws. It's all happening. I already own No Man's Land, so I didn't bother buying another copy. You know what? Maybe one day I'll buy another copy of No Man's Land. For no other reason than to have two. I've got 25 seconds to vamp, but I don't want to do that. Let's restart the clock with Shaded.
I can't. I mean, I can.
I figured that out.
It's my turn. Oh my god. Okay. No Man's Land. I'm currently doing a reprint. I've sold out, which is, I guess, a good problem to have. I'm currently in the process of getting a new printer, so stay tuned, baby. However, I guess with the 45 seconds left, I can maybe talk about some other comics that I have been reading recently. My partner, Aaron Mack, co-creator of Gods Among Men, which Nick, aside from me, just talked about, is now stocked in Adelaide. And also on the comic shop too. So make sure you go and grab it if you are in Adelaide. It is at Gamma Rays, and it is also at the comics Adelaide Comic Centre in Rundle Mall as well. But I also read through Nick May's stuff. So like Spedsy said, go and back the project. There is an array of some amazing artists on that project. So do be sure to go check it out. That's all
who's on your Wednesday show?
Don't put me on the spot.
All right,
We'll
go
never
Sean.
know.
Go, Sean, go.
Okay, so I'm working on the next blade whip. There's there you are. I don't know if you can see it properly, but that's the cover,
Nice.
and that's the splash page. That oh god, that took me so long to do that. So they're in the forest, and so yeah. So sneak preview process has been a bit slow, but you know, being a new dad and all that, friggin' that's the works. But yeah, you can get my first Blade Week comic on Comic Studios. I'm on Twitter. I'm on DeviantArt and Instagram. Please check it out. And over to you, Brad.
Right on. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Check out my shirt. It's backwards. Dare you read Tales Too Stupid to Tell? Well, let's find out.
Lovely.
I've got 2 collections out. Boom. They're good. They're funny. I take old comics. I change all the words. They're very silly. They're available at comics.shop. You like fantasy? You like high fantasy? Woo! Look at that.
Heck yeah, dude.
I also have Alpha Sprites of Tara, my fantasy adventures series
yes.
per write and draw. I'm just getting to the tail end of number 3, and I'll be launching the Kickstarter next month. Should be fun. Also, Sis, I sent you a link to the email. I don't know if you can possibly play that before the end of the show, but it's for a show I'm doing next week.
Yeah.
I'm doing a improvised comedy show Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. Search Robotic Cop on YouTube.
Alex.
All right. You can find some of my comic pages in Spedsy's Vermoose, in Quick Nick's Quick Nick's Flyboys. And also, I have some drawings in the upcoming Stellarlands. That's a comics joint. Sketch Party, Sydney, August 8th. Also, just a little quick heads up. I talked about it someplace. I may as well bring it up here. I'm working on a graphic novel, collects 20 plus years of my contributions to Aussie comics. So so that's going to be on a Kickstarter one day. I have to finish it, but it'll be about 80 pages and 10 seconds to go, Sis.
Let's just sit and enjoy it. It's rare to have much. All right. Well, speaking of contributions from Alex Major, it wouldn't be an episode of Drink and Draw without some animation contribution from Alex Major. Now, Sis, I'm going to click it because you've got to time it with the music, mate. The whole thing, it's a production. Here we go. Get ready, build suspense. What's it going to look like?
Who knows? Well, I do.
Where is it?
Click the button on time.
Alex has confirmed that Alita is just a thing with no feelings, no emotion, no sense of spirit.
Your living brain. The human brain.
Nick, you've got no feelings.
Well, the little cities,
Robots.
the little cities in the background as well. It's the first time I did a background for one of these things.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Alex. Sis, did we do it? Is that our show?
We did it, and you've already said what's on next week and what's on the week after. So
Yeah, just quickly the things we missed. Woohoo, Shaden's show on Wednesdays. Hey, Bludgers, what did I miss? Nick May, you missed all of it. Never to be repeated. Or could you click on ComicsNetAU on YouTube, like and subscribe, because that's a thing that needs to be done because the algorithm is rigged against us. So click the like, click the subscribe, join Sidrus and his friends by ringing the bell. And join us next week to draw Plastic Man with the X-Men Gold team. And then X-Men Blue, I am Cyclops. That's obviously Wolverine. That's Professor X. Shaden is Rogue. Brad, your Beast.
Yay!
Alex, you are the multiple man. Although you can't do multiple voices at once. And Sean, you are Archangel. There you go. Even though Archangel is on the gold team, so I screwed that up.
Wait, who's Sizzle?
Sizzle is Professor X because he is in charge of both the blue team and the gold team.
Whoa.
I was a thinker, that one.
Whoa.
Yeah, righty.
Schnicked.
All right.
Schnickety schnoink. All right.
Last word.
Thank you to those who sent in drawings. Thank you to those in the room who did some drawings. And thank you, everybody, for watching. We are now here every week with a rotating roster. So be sure to give the show a look, if you will, and maybe tell a friend. Thank you so much. We'll catch you on the flippity flop.
Like and subscribe to the channel.
Alfred, let's go shop.
Comics.shop.
Say goodnight.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you next time.
Press the button, the button.
Just press a button.